Hi, you guys. Okay. I just have a message to pass on to you. I spoke with Babette this morning, and she's like super into it and wanted to let you guys know she's all in. She'll be back next week. She had her parents visiting for 2 weeks. She's just had a lot of visitors, and and it's her 7 p.m. our class time for her. And so it's like it's just impossible when she has visitors that want to have dinner and stuff. So anyway, she wanted to let you know that she feels like this is a friendship group and she loves you guys and she loves the changes and she wanted me to pass that on to you guys. I know, right? Okay, perfect. Well, hey, I have no idea what we're going to do today, but I wanted to do some like mobility, functional strength kind of combo and just kind of bang out some things that don't kill you. You know, that's what I was thinking. Does that sound good to you guys? Okay, good. It is, I feel like I need to drink like a bottle of olive oil. It is so dry here right now. And I just want to like drink oil and like soak in oil right now. I'm like, is it dry down where you are, Diane? And you, I mean, it's dry and it's hot and it's weird. Anyway, enough about my struggles. Let's go ahead and start in child's pose. That's always a good place to start, just to get centered and see how we're feeling, check in. Mhm. Yeah, go ahead and walk the hands over to the right side, lean the left hip away. Nice. And then walk the hands on over to the other side. Nice deep breaths. And then walk the hands back to center, and we'll just slide forward into that cat stretch here, just to start warming up the upper body, the shoulder girdle, and breathe. Nice. Take about 5 more deep breaths here. And you can sink the hips back down to the heels. And we're just going to come into a little squat here so you can bring the torso up, tuck the toes, and just flip into that little squat. Take a few breaths here. Good. Breathe down into the low part of the ribs. Mm-hmm. 3 more deep breaths. Good. And then just straighten the legs. We've got the feet about hip width apart, maybe just slightly wider. We'll hang out here for a few breaths. Start to draw that belly in and up and use the abdominal strength to pull the torso in closer and lean more into the front part of the feet. Good, and lengthen the torso and slide the hands under the feet all the way up to the wrist. So um, you can give those wrists a massage with your toes, or you can lift the one heel at a time, get some weight in there, a little bit more on the hands and wrists. It's a nice little massage. You can come into more of a forward fold, but just keep all that weight in the wrists. It's a good recovery. Yeah, you got it, Nikki. Get those hands all the way under there, all the way up to the toes. Yes, yes, yes. Doesn't that feel great? It does. And then go ahead and take the hands out from under the feet, and we're just going to meet up in a plank position. Good. 10 Macarenas each side. Keep everything super steady. Pull that low belly in and up. Take the feet as wide as you need to not let anything swing side to side or budge. We'll be on the wrists a little bit today, not forever, but a little bit. A couple of things I want to do. Yep, really nice. Good. Go ahead and grab a block and we'll meet up on the back. Get that block on the thighs and on the backs of the arms, not the knees and elbows. And we'll start to straighten one arm and one leg at a time, alternate. It's the knee and arm that are holding the block that does all of the work. So the arm and leg straightening does nothing. Think about really squeezing that block so it doesn't slide at all. Do you want me to do that again, Melissa? Did you see it okay? Okay. Or are you just waiting for it to be over? Yeah, perfect. Good. Squeeze that block. Yes, nice, you guys. It looks good. Good. Keep the head and shoulders lifted. That's what's going to get you up there. Yes, you got it. Hold on to that shape right there. Force that block to not move. You're really holding on to that shape. You got it. Yeah, this is good for you. Feels good. Maybe three more each side. Looks really good. Mm-hmm. Good job. You can roll onto your belly, get a little stretch in there if you like. Good. Straighten the arms, come into that up dog shape or cobra, whatever. Should feel pretty good. Good. I do want to bang out 10 tricep push-ups right now. You can skip these if you want to, for sure, but let's bang them out. Just 10 good ones. Lean forward into that diamond shape in your hands. So you're bringing the chest down you want to lean forward to get that chest all the way down. So stay on the knees, really focus on the triceps doing all of the work for you. You don't have to do the knees, but it keeps your form and your focus on just the triceps doing the work. Yeah, nice choices. Good, good. Your triceps can do a lot more work in your handstands than you realize. So it's nice to give those some energy. Yeah, good job. Nice. And then let's go ahead and meet up on the back. And go ahead and we'll do 10 straddle roll-ups. Push the feet away. Scoop that belly. Perfect. Nikki, I like that with the weight. I think that's really smart. Really nice. After that last one, we're going to meet up in a plank position. Good, nice hollow body shape here. And we're going to pull that right knee up into the armpit, down to the knee or wrist, pull it back up and step back. Way up into the armpit, slide the knee down, pull the knee up and step back. Okay, super deliberate movement here. What does it take to get your knee in the armpit? What does it take? Focus more on the belly. Use your center. How's that feeling? Good. Oh, thumbs down. That's nice. Yeah, that's good. That's real good feedback. Don't worry, I'll figure this class out eventually. Yeah, we're just gonna watch Nikki do a couple. What's gonna get your arms, your knees up in the armpits, I wonder? What do you think it is? That's your homework. Figure that out. Okay. Think about it. Yeah. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and come on up to just we'll do some lunges here and some curtsy squats. We'll start with our just our little plies here or these you can jump or not, just warming everything up down in the lower body. Really squeeze the calves. Mm-hmm. Good. About five more. Just warming everything up. Nice work. Good. And then we'll start with those curtsy squats. This is my left foot moving back and then out to the side and that Cossack squat toward the left and that curtsy squat, nice and deep and way out and that Cossack squat. All right. Do 10 good ones each side. So we'll do one side 10 times and then the other side 10 times. You got it. If you lift up onto that heel in your Cossack squat, you might find that you have a little bit of a deeper experience. Yep, looks good. Good. Other way, Nikki. Do your curtsy. Yes, you got it. Step back. You got it. Yep, yep, yep. Perfect. And then out to the left side. You got it. That's perfect. Good. This just is good for coordination, functional movement. Mm-hmm. Good. Just 10 each side. Looks good. Move from your center. Good. Good. When you're done, kind of walk it off a little bit. We're going to come into a 1-minute wall sit. All right, you guys ready? All right, let's do it. All right, timer has started. Looks good. Halfway there. Super easy. These are easy. Good job. And then go ahead and stand up. Perfect. All right, you guys. Grab your yoga balls, please. If you don't want to do this with the ball, you can always do it with a towel under your feet. We're going to work on those tucks and then pikes in our plank positions here. Oh, my ball needs air super bad. And it's also full of sand. This is hard. All right, so we're going to start in, I'm going to cut that a little bit. When you, lift up to when you pull into your tuck, try not to just do this where you're just ending up in this easy position. When you're pulling up into that tuck, also lift the hips. So you're getting that nice round back here. You'll feel this all in the core. Pull the knees toward you. So you want to keep that lift while you're doing these. Otherwise, they don't really do any good. Experiment, try it by just pulling the knees in and hanging out like in a little child's pose shape and see how that really does nothing for you. And then do it with that lift. Get your knees in closer, Nikki. Knees in closer, butt down a little bit. Right. Oh, yes. Very good. Do you feel the difference? Yeah, that's perfect right there. Nice, Diane. You got it. Butt down a little bit, Diane, a little bit, Melissa, just so you're crunching the core, not going, and if you're going all the way up like that and pulling the knees in, I want you to lower the butt down just slightly so that you really feel that big crunch. Yes, good. Yes, I love it. How's that feel, Nikki? Effective? Oh, I haven't gotten fireworks in a long time. So exciting. How's that feel, Melissa? Good? Okay, good. Yeah, good. So we'll get off the wrists. We're going to do another set of our curtsy, squats, and Cossacks, 10 each side, just to get off the wrists. That's all. Good. Sink nice and deep. Pull in the low belly, pull into your center. So you're really just kind of move. Think about what if you were just moving your center from side to side and everything else was just kind of following along for the ride. Good. Think about mobility versus how your thighs feel. Just think about graceful movement. Yes. Stretching without thinking about stretching, just improving range of motion. Perfect. Nice. Perfect. You guys gonna walk that off for a second? And we're gonna do round two with our yoga balls here. Pikes, lifting up into that pike shape. I'll do it from the side. Oh, that's a better idea. So now you do want to get the hips up over the shoulders. Once you're right around here, that's the hard part. That's where you want to push the shoulders toward the ball and pull the belly in. As you're lifting, push the shoulders toward the ball and pull those thighs in toward the belly. All right, nice and slow. Focus on the movement versus just getting them done. 3 good ones is better than 10 rushed ones. Really concentrate on where this is going to come from. This is good in the middle of the room to get those hips all the way up over the shoulders. Nice, Diane. Yeah, go a little bit further. Just push it a little bit. Push the shoulders toward the ball as you're lifting the hips up. Good. Keep that gaze on one thing, Nikki, just like you would Yeah, and then push those shoulders a little bit more. Once those hips are up there, just push the shoulders toward the ball. Yes, and then hold on to it. And you're going to feel that right where you need to feel it. Yes, good. You can, this will be not the last thing on our wrists, but we'll do one more round of those because I think these are super effective and landscapers outside that aren't mine. So really super effective when you are, I think leaf blowers should be outlawed. I don't know. I don't know. That's just me. So right when you get to this part right here, and you kind of feel like, oh yeah, then you're pushing the shoulders toward the ball and pull that belly in. All right. That's what you need. That's that feeling right there. That's exactly what you want. So let's do a few more of those. Nice and slow, really focus on what's happening. Good. Ooh, Diane, good. Push those shoulders toward the ball, you guys. Everybody can do one more inch, just a little bit closer. Scary. Is it scary? What, Nikki? Come here, talk to me. Why are you shaking your head? No.
That's because you asked if it was scary, and to me, it's not scary. It's just hard to get that last little pull in
Yeah.
for me.
Yes. It is. It is for everybody. And it's that little piece. I want us to really search for that and find it because that's the missing piece in your negative exits, in your future press entries, that little piece where it's like, oh, how do I find that when you think you can't go any further and then suddenly you access it. You can go further. And that's I really want to find that because it's a game changer. It really is. It's like a portal. Yeah, for sure. So I get it. All right, let's go ahead and come into down dog. We're gonna come into the splits each side just for a few minutes each side. So we'll start that with that right foot forward. Get off the wrist for a little bit. We've got a couple more things to do on the wrists, and then we'll back off and stay on the legs and core and stuff. My timer. Yeah, good. Really good. Do you have a block you can put under that front leg, Melissa? Then you can get off of the wrists and shoulders. Just get the shoulders all the way up over the hips. You can take a look at Nikki and Diane where they have it. Yeah, maybe that's high enough. Yeah, good. You want to get all the way off get all that stress off the wrists and shoulders. Yeah, that'll work. Get it right under that sit bone and it should feel stable. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's perfect. That's perfect. Good. You can come into a forward fold if you like, or just hang out in this back bend shape. Good. We'll stay here for about 1 more minute. You can bring the torso up or stay where you are. Take a twist toward that front leg if you like. Always feels good. Yeah, I love it. And then come on back to center if you're in that twist. Lift the hips and just slide into maybe a tabletop or down dog or child's pose, whatever works for you. Good. And then we'll do that on the other side. Good. Slide that left foot forward. You got it. Breathe. That's looking good, Nikki. How's that feeling? A little bit? A little bit? Yeah, that's really nice. You come into a forward fold if you like, or not. No, hamstring says no. Very wise. Hamstrings, I feel like they are very wise. If you're in that forward fold and want to come into the twist, go for it. Bring the torso up on an inhale and then take that twist. Breathe down into the low part of the ribs. So you feel that diaphragm push down into the belly as you inhale, and then it can do its job and move up into the thoracic cavity as you exhale. If you're in that twist, come on back to center and then slide into child's pose, however you care to get there. Really nice. Good. Lift the hips, come on into just a standing forward fold, and then roll on up to standing. Go ahead and grab your yoga ball and have a block handy for our second set. So the first round of wall squats that we're going to do, we're going to get that ball kind of low so that you can walk the feet out, turn the toes out. When you squat down, you want the knees stacked right over the ankles. So you don't want the ball too high up. I'm going to move mine down a little bit. And then just, you can squat down. We'll do about 15 of these, all right? When you squat down, stick your butt out a little bit so it's a little bit of a back bend, and make sure the knees are right over the ankles, not out in front of them. So you can position your ball. You got it. Yes, good. You can walk the feet out, turn the toes out slightly so that the knees are tracking with the position of the toes. Yeah, nice, nice. Are your socks slippery, Melissa? Or are you good? Okay, perfect. Good. Do 15 good ones. I'm trusting you to count on your own. Stick that butt out. You got it. Super nice. Squeeze those thighs at the top. Yeah, super nice. Super helpful. Yes, perfect. Place to be, Nikki. Just have a seat on the ball. That's awesome. Good. How you guys feeling? Good? Okay. All right, the next set we're gonna do is that same position, but you're gonna hold on to you're gonna grab a block, and your block is gonna go in between the knees. You're gonna squeeze the block as you squat down. Squeeze in. All right. You want the width is that long side. Still sticking my butt out, but squeeze the knees in as you squat down. Yo, those are good. Right into your glutes and inner thighs. You will love these. Yes. Really squeeze it as you squat down. Yeah, right there is good, Nikki. Squeeze that block, Melissa. You got a cork block and pants on, so you have to work twice as hard. Good. Stick that butt out at the bottom and squeeze the block. They should feel like something you already wish you'd already done before. Maybe you have done these, I don't know. They're quite effective. Good. Good. Stick that butt out. Nice, Nikki. Yeah, how those feel? Feel good? Right, perfect. Okay. And then go ahead and come onto the knees. So I'm going to give you a lot of options for this. There's no depth requirement here. If you need a little extra padding under the knees, go for it. If you want to, if you try these and then you decide, oh, I want to grab one of my weights, go for it. Who has weights? Nikki has weights. So you want to keep the knees hip width apart, and we're not just leaning back like this. I want you to keep everything locked in. So you're leaning back nice and straight until you feel that stress on the thighs right above the knees. So you're gonna, I'm not going back that far, but you'll feel that right away in the thighs. So keep that position locked in. And the more you do, you're going to find that you can go a little bit deeper. All right. So just experiment, and there's no depth, doesn't matter. Lock the shape in so it's not a back bend and it's not a pike. When you bring the torso up, push down through the tops of the feet and the shins. Can you guys feel this in your quads? Yes. Okay, good. Good. And then just challenge yourself a little bit. Maybe reach that limit and hold it there. And then come on up. Maybe. And I think you will notice right away which side is stronger than the other. You guys feel that right away? Nice. Lock that. It's almost you want to be in a hollow body almost as you're leaning back so you don't end up in a back bend because then it just is easy. Ooh, okay. Nice. You can take a little bit of a break here. We'll do a second set. Yeah, good. Those thighs should be burning. Okay, good job. All right, let's do our second set of those. If you want a little added weight, you could grab a little baby weight, or no, we don't need any more weight. There's nothing to prove here. Focus on your form. Keep that body locked in to that straight shape. Nice, Melissa. Good grief, you guys look great. Really get into just that. So there's a muscle underneath the quad that is attached to your patella tendon. And that muscle gets very lazy. And so this will stimulate that. If you're feeling it down near just above the kneecaps, you're stimulating a muscle under the quads that doesn't really get to do a lot of the work anymore because of people micro bending for the last 30 years for some reason. So if you're never straightening the legs, I always emphasize straightening the legs all the way. And this is why, because that one little muscle under the quad has it's practically like evolved out of us because of all the micro bending in aerobics classes for the last 30 years. So this helps to stimulate that and it'll strengthen the quads via another muscle that's in that leg chain. Nicely done, guys. Okay. Perfect. We are going to do one more thing, our last thing on our wrists. I did want to do these earlier, but I've given you enough of a break now. You can do these on your forearm if you want, but if you can handle them on your wrist, that's fine. We're just going to come into a side plank. Let me move this out of the way. And you can stagger the feet. So I've got my top foot in front of my bottom foot and just lowering the hips down and then lifting the hips up. So I want to get into that whole side body here. Use that low belly and the side body. I'm not using my arm or my wrist very much. So I'm going to lower and then crunch and lift. All right. You can do these on your forearm. They're equally as effective as long as you lift high enough up. So lower and then crunch, okay? 10 each side. All right. If your wrists are tired, do them on your forearm. Same benefits, okay? Lift the hips higher, Nikki. Crunch. There we go. Good. Lower till they're just hovering. Really crunch that side body. Use the side body to lift the hips. Do you feel the difference? Yes, yes, good. Crunch that side body and lift. Very nice. I love it. You want to get the hips up in line with the shoulders instead of like at an angle. Yeah. Good job, you guys. Crunch it. Oh, no. Wow. Breakdown. Yeah, crunch it. Try not to use the arm or the shoulder. Like really, try to lift, focus on that side body doing all the work, lifting you up. It's incredible what the body can do. Good. Nice. Perfect. And then we'll meet up in a straddle. You can finish up, Nikki, if you want. Go for it. You love it. Go ahead and bring the torso up, and we're going to come into that side bend here, just to kind of let all of that go. So we'll start with that right shoulder way to the inside. Focus on that left side, getting lots of length after all of that crunching. So good. Nice work. Bring that torso up and then slide that left shoulder to the inside. Reach up overhead. All that length along the side body here. So good. This is like a puppy press shape right here. And then bring the torso back up to vertical. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you all on Monday. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Good job. You guys are awesome. And feedback. If you have ideas about what you would want in this kind of class, I want to make sure that it's everything that you want out of a class. If it's a combo, mobility, functional strength kind of thing, let me know what you like and what you feel would be beneficial. Okay. Just let me know. See ya.